Hey guys, what's good? Okay, so I wanted to make this quick video because I had a lot on my mind, I had a lot on my heart, and you have to excuse the fact that I'm not really feeling that well right now. I have to go to a meeting at work. But to get right to it, I've been sitting in a situation, and you guys tell me if you've been in the same situation, or maybe you don't know this situation. Maybe this video is like a somewhat self-discovery of the situation. For me, I feel like I'm a person that wants to walk in my purpose. I want to continuously walk in my purpose. Every day I ask the universe, I talk about it, I pray about it, I put it down, I write it down, I put it out there. And that I want to be in my purpose. I want to walk in my purpose. I want to know what my purpose particularly is. What's my purpose? Like, what is for me? You know, like, what am I meant to really, really do? Not surface crap. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, if you're like, hey, I want to be a cop when I grow up. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a designer. I want to be a TV star or whatever. You know, you have a divine purpose underneath all of that, like underneath the surface things that life will make it. And I'm so sorry, y'all, if y'all can't hear me in this good wind. It's really feeling great. I really hope y'all can hear me. That could sound horrible. That could sound so horrible in like on video. So I just I'll suffer for you guys. But yeah, so it's like, I want to walk in my divine purpose. And for the longest, I just never knew. Like, I've been asking. I'm not gonna say I never knew. I've been asking. I have things that I'm good at. I have things that I feel like, oh, I want to do. I should do. There we go. I should do. But I get a lot of should mixed up with actually want, actually needing. Don't get me wrong. Like, when you ask yourself, how do you get those mixed up? I could be good at mixing drinks and really, really good at it. Somebody's like, oh, you should start mixing drinks. And I'm like, oh, I like mixing drinks. I've been mixing drinks. Why shouldn't I sell mixed drinks? Like, why shouldn't I start doing drinks? And it's like, I want to do that. Like, I've always wanted to do that. Like, yeah, it's something you've always thought about, but it's like, that's surface. Like, you should, like, you could, like, you're good at it. But it's not necessarily like what I want to physically do, what I want to, or my divine purpose in general. Like, it might not even be what I want to do. It may just be more of like my divine purpose and what that is. Oh, wow, that was bad. Can't set y'all up like that. Ah! Perfect. Babe got this little mount. Say no more. Hey now. I got like 2 different mounts. The other one I really like because it's a little small, little key. But his sit directly in the front of his car, like in the middle where you guys are sitting down. And I wish my car could do that, but I don't have the things to do it. So back to the point. Might be y'all. But I want to walk in my purpose. And me wanting to walk in my purpose, I ask. It's kind of like trying to get high and blowing your high because you're worried about getting high. or you know what I mean? It's so many different, like, I'm trying to put it in so many different analogies because you never know how people perceive things. How people perceive it and how people take it is how they understand. How they're, you know what I mean? How they grasp it. So I feel like I've been asking this question so long, while on the back end, not knowing, maybe I've been running away from my purpose. Maybe I've been blowing it before I could get it. Like, I recently did some research, and I recently just came into more research about just me, what may be for me, what is understand. And when it came to me, it resonated so well. Like, it was just like, that is me. But that's what I've been running from. That's the part of me that I've been running from. It's crazy. Like, yeah, I got surface stuff where I'm like, oh, I want to be a doctor. or you know what I mean? Like you're saying, hey, I want to be a doctor, but in reality, you may mean I want to save lives. And saving lives doesn't necessarily mean, and then like say things happen in your actual walking life that blocks you from being a doctor. Get in trouble, get a record, nobody's gonna hire you, you're not a doctor, or can't afford school, or whatever. But your underlining divine purpose may be just to save lives, and you may have an annoying quirk where you're like, I'm always drawn to people like this, and I'm always this, or I'm always fixing something, building something, helping mend something back together, put something back together like a doctor would. Like I'm always doctoring a situation. That may simply mean you are meant to say, you know what I mean? Like you're blocking. Dang, I lost my train of thought. But that may simply mean like, I'm not meant to be that doctor, but I'm doing it in my life and don't realize it. Like it's that annoying thing that I do on a daily and don't even realize. Like I've always told my husband, everybody, no matter where I go, I always get a project in some way, a person, a younger person, an older person. I always get somebody I need to work on. And I'm like, why? Like I ain't meant to fix it. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not the most perfect put together person. So why would you need me to help mend you? Like, you know what I mean? Like why are people drawn to me for that particular aspect? And I was thinking to myself, like, dang, I always get a little sister or a little brother. Like, I'm the baby. I'm the baby of my real life family. So, for me to always get a little, like, I always got this little young person here, and and when I tell you they love me, they love me. Like, they immediately meet me, and I changed their life. And I used to say, like, hey, you can't say that out loud. That's cocky. Like you just do so much for these folks. But I can see it. Like, I completely changed this person's world around. Meeting me and being around me, near me, working with me. They could go to school with me. They could be a person of a mutual friend, a family member. They could be whatever. But I always meet this person who may not necessarily even be in my life path. Like you ain't following my footsteps, or it's not something I can necessarily relate to, but somewhat of your situation, I can give you my perception on it, and it gives you a different outlook. Like it just, it's like, I know how you ask somebody, like you can ask for advice and somebody gives you some awkward ass advice, but you're like, that didn't have shit to do with what I had going on. Like, that don't make sense to what I got, like to my issue. Like, what are you saying? But if you really listen, like some people just don't know what they're talking about. But if you really listen to those old wise heads or whatever, or those crazy people give you those crazy pieces of advice, and if you repeat it back like this, like I repeated it back, where I was like, this motherfucker said blah 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 blah. How does that make sense to what I asked? Blah 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 blah. Like, you know, you talk to yourself for a minute, like, they told me about gas and I'm asking about school. Like, take that metaphor, take what they were saying, repeat it, understand it, get the full concept of it, because they may have had a message in there that you didn't know. Because there's nothing that isn't done on purpose. There is nobody and no piece of anything that comes in contact with you that's not on purpose. There's nothing that you cannot use. It's just, you can't, like, there is, take it all. Take it for what it is. You know how they say you got to take it with a grain of salt? You got to filter through a lot of that. Filter through it, because there's a message there. If you just quickly kind of just rub it off, or just, whatever, I don't know what they're talking about, you missing it. You're missing it. And you're going to keep asking the universe for the same thing over and over. And I'm like, dang, bro, I sent you the weirdo who had your message and you blew it off. And you keep asking me, what's your purpose? I sent you your purpose. I told you your purpose. I told the purpose, I said, hey, purpose. Go tell this girl what she need to be doing. And you blinked it off. You didn't. Gone. Just like that. I've been thinking maybe I'm running away from my purpose. In my research, and some of the videos that I've seen, the books that I've read lately that are telling me about my sign, my astrology sign, my number, my level of anything, my life path, or just in general talking in the way of the world. I've been looking into this, and in looking into this, I found out that I'm a light worker. I come in contact with people that need me, that are drawn to me for advice naturally, that need that help. I am that guidance. I am that teacher. I am that, like me saying, hey, I want to be a teacher. It's never my dream, by the way. But for me to say, hey, I want to be a teacher, I've known that I wanted to be a teacher of something, but I never thought about being a teacher of life because I felt like I never lived enough life to teach another person about it. But at the same time, you may have lived enough life for the next. You know what I mean? Like the people that you are going to resonate with, because I'm not for everybody. Everybody is not for everybody. Get that into perception right now. Get that in your mind. Get that, like, everybody's not for everybody. But if you are working in your divine purpose and you walk with your divine faith and you are walking like you need to walk, you're not even going to see everybody else. That's why they're not going to matter. Same thing for this. Anybody that stops at this video and they're looking and they're like, what is she talking about? I might not be for you. But for the person that heard it today, you understand. Like, this is just me kind of rambling. I feel like I've been running from my purpose. Those little projects that I've been getting from people, sometimes they're annoying. And I mean, I mess around and give them my number. They be blowing me up. Questions, advice. Can you help me? And I'd be like, whoa, you're too needy. You're becoming a hassle. But I watch how I change their life. Not just a needy person who's just trying to suck off you, you know what I'm saying, get what they can get. But there are certain things that it's like it never fails. In every new transaction, new shift, in every new element, in every new whatever I'm in, that I'm there for a minute. So if I'm working here, if I go to school here, if this is my new apartment, or this is my new family, or I'm coming in contact with you for a minute, like, I always meet a new project. I always am faced, and I'm not talking about the project at hand or the task at hand. I'm talking straight up. I always meet a new person like that. It never fails. Sometimes I meet multiples. I've met multiples at different jobs on different shifts. Oh, I'm working a day shift. I've been working a day shift since I started. Cool. And I met this person who works day shift with me, and we're gone before night shift gets there. Just so happened to move night shift, we're like, dang, it's a whole new slew of people here. I've never met y'all. And I run into another person. It always happens like that. It never fails. And when I meet these people, I meet them, and it just, I don't know. Sometimes it goes different ways. Like, I feel like I rub elbows with them and I can make them better. Sometimes I've met people who've lived so much life before me. Met an older lady. I worked for her, actually. And I've rubbed elbows with her when I say that. And she's older. She's more experienced. She's so more into life. She's so further ahead financially. She's doing so much better off than me. In my mind, outside looking in, she's living better than me. She got the big house, she got the car, she got financial, she got this successful environment and businesses and da-da-da-da. What the hell do I have to offer her? She's triple my age. Literally, no, almost triple my age. Double my age, at least. And doing 10 times better than me, in a better situation. what am I meant to give her? Why? And I didn't realize I'm that for her. I'm that sacred. There's certain parts of her that's like, I can't go to nobody else. I can go to Jasmine. I'll call Jasmine. Let me ask Jasmine. Let me, like, you know what I mean? I'm drawn naturally to Jasmine. I'm drawn to her aura, to what she got going on. She makes me feel better. She makes me feel calm. She relaxes things. She breaks it down to me. She gives me a level of understanding that I didn't have. Like, she has so many things that she look into me for that I'm sitting back a little sometimes and I'm like, what? How? You're a grown woman. Like, what you need me for? You doing so much better than me. And I didn't realize, you know, there's certain parts of what she's going through that needs me at this time. She couldn't meet me in the past. Meeting me before this wouldn't have given her the same impact as this. Meeting her before this wouldn't have, it wouldn't have helped. Crazy thing about it is I met her before. You ever meet people who seem so familiar? Why do they seem so familiar? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that person? All right, y'all. That's really my message for today. I'm pulling up to my job for this little meeting. Oh, she's so cute. So I will get back on later, I guess. I will keep updated with me not running away from my purpose. And I'll let y'all know, you know? I'll let y'all know. But like I said, you may not know that you're running away from your purpose. You may not even realize it. Just because of how annoying that task may be for you. But nobody ever said that, you know, this would be easy or this would be not a hassle. Nobody ever said that. So it's just one of those things, y'all. I don't have no high purpose. So if you ever run out of one, this does the trick. But yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any real. All right, subscribe, like this video. It was a heck of a rant. I know. I'm sorry. Deal with it, guys. Deal with it. Because that's exactly what it is. See ya. Love y'all. Talk to you later.